Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we have another reading vlog. This one's going to be a little bit different just because I got really sick midway through filming this vlog this week, so I didn't do many chatty check-ins because I had such a sore throat that it hurt when I spoke, and also I was so nasally, so croaky, it would have just sounded horrendous. So I'm going to be jumping in now, like when I'm filming this now, you'll see clips of me looking like this to talk about my opinions on all the books. But in this week's video, this is kind of unplanned. I was trying to do a reading 5 books in 5 days, and then I kept picking up the books and not really being like happy with them. There were other books that I was partway through, so then I decided to just do a finishing all the books I'm in the middle of video. So the books that I am going to be trying to finish in this video, we did have The Shining on here because I was 40 pages into that, but I didn't get around to that. We had The Serpent and the Wings of Night on my Kindle, which is the first book in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. This was on my August TBR, and I think I got maybe 200 pages into it out of about 500 or so in my last Instagram chooses my 24-hour readathon video, and I was enjoying it but just hadn't really picked it back up since. Then I was also maybe like 100 pages into The Sanatorium by Sarah Pearse, also on my August TBR, and I was kind of intrigued, but I tried to pick it up for 5 books in 5 days and then got so busy and didn't kind of complete it, so I kind of gave up on that one and had this one just like about 100 pages in. And then also the Honjin Murders by Saishi Yokomizo, which I also tried to pick up for trying to do another 5 books in 5 days just the next day, and also got maybe like, I don't know, 50 pages if that into this, and it wasn't really grabbing my attention very much. But I don't like having tons of books that I'm in the middle of, and these were all sitting on my Goodreads currently reading and stressing me out, so I thought for this week I would finish them all off. It looks very short because obviously we've got the Kindle book here, but it was definitely a long one. So yeah, that is my TBR for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, so it's not all too much later, but I did just start getting ready for the day. I got up to page 312 in The Serpent and the Wings of Night, so not super far. I only really got 20 minutes into reading, and then I took a nap. And sometimes, you know, some days you need a 10 AM nap, like it's just one of those days. But now I'm ready, and I've got a couple little, like, not errandy bits, but just like kind of general day-to-day bits to do. Like I want to repaint my toenails, obviously do my makeup for the day. I need to tidy up my room as well. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty messy. So whilst I do that, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of The Sanatorium, which I do have. I've got it on BorrowBox, which is through the library, which is great. So yeah, I am on page 106 now, and I am enjoying it so far. I'm definitely intrigued, but yeah, I think I'll probably listen to the majority of this via audiobook, just because I am also planning on getting my nails done later, so I'll have lots of time to listen to an audiobook. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with this now. Hey guys, it is the next day. I'm so used to filming 24-hour readathons and reading challenges that yesterday I was like, oh my god, I didn't finish the books yesterday, but then I was like, it's fine, it's not timed, it's literally just a regular reading vlog. But I got up to page 268 in The Sanatorium yesterday, and then this morning I read a little bit more. I got up to page 296, so that is where we are up to now. I got my nails done yesterday. As you can see, I just went for the classic white French tips. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I'm very much normally a coloured French tip girl, but I quite like the little classy look. So yeah, I am this far into The Sanatorium, so I'm pretty much a decent chunk of the way through. It's what, like 400 and something pages, so I think I've got just over like maybe 120 pages left. So very curious. I'm really not too sure how it's going to end. I've heard it's got a very controversial ending and not a lot of people like it, so I'm very intrigued. I have no idea where it's going to go, to be honest. It's a very weird vibes, but I'm definitely enjoying it. We're following Ellen Warner, who's a detective. She's kind of like had a year off because of like her last case went really badly. She's stuck at this hotel with her brother and his fiance for like celebrating their engagement. She's got a really estranged relationship with her brother, and then they've been snowed in, and there have been at least one murder suspiciously in like the history of the hotel and also presently, and they're maybe tied. It's all very weird, so trying to figure out what's gone on. So yeah, not got too much left. And then I also got up to page 346 in The Serpent and the Wings of Night, which is 71% of the way through this. This is like Vampire Hunger Games type of vibes. But I'm really enjoying actually this one so much more than I expected to. I'm going to visit my aunt today with my mum, and we're staying overnight, so I'm going to bring both of these with me. I'm not sure how much reading I'll get done, but like I'm so close to the end of this one, and I'm also like 29% from the end of this one, so I'm going to take these two with me. Again, I'm not sure whether I'll finish one, both, none, like we'll see. But yeah, going to the beach, which will be nice, and yeah, I will chat to you when I have more progress.
If I could tell you, I don't think you'd believe how long I've felt this way.
So I'm going to try and change up the angle to make things a little bit more interesting. I can't remember when the last time I spoke was. I believe it was when I'd got a little bit through both the Sanatorium and Serpent and the Wings of Night, but you just saw me reading as well, and I finished up the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I really enjoyed it. The romance in here I thought was so good. I loved the characters, I loved the enemies to lovers, the plot twist at the end, the multiple plot twists, I was gasping. Like, I was so shocked. They really got me. I thought they were so good. I had such a fun time with the book. I believe I gave it a 4.5, which is a super high rating for me considering I don't really read fantasy, and I'm like dying to pick up the next book because the couple, like the enemies to lovers, the romantasy, like I loved it. The vampires, the trials, everything about it was like Hunger Games-esque. I like ate it up, and for such a long book it went by so quickly. I had such a fun time with it, so I absolutely adored this one, and I like, yeah, couldn't put it down. Such a high rating. I thought this was absolutely excellent, and I have the 6 Scorched Roses obviously on my TBR for this month, and I'm excited to continue on with the series. So then after that I finished that one off, I was listening to the Sanatorium by audiobook. I think I was about halfway through, and yeah, I will catch up with you again when we see me finish it.
Hey, I'm begging you to stay. And if I could show you, I'd hope that you could see all the possibilities. There could be a place.
I'm going to try and change up the angles so it like almost seems like a normal reading vlog. Obviously I did end up finishing the Sanatorium, and this was very disappointing for me. I gave this 2 stars. The plot twist in this I really didn't enjoy at all. I had so many problems with this. I read a few really good reviews on Goodreads kind of just ripping it apart, to be honest. I mean, the detective in this is awful. She's really stupid. Like, how are you qualified to be a police detective? Yeah, she's had like a bit of a break, as they all do in these books. They have had a traumatic event and then a year off or so, but like, she's stupid. She doesn't know anything. Like, she can't make any predictions, and she tells everybody at this iced in resort what she's thinking, and like, they are also suspects, surely. And yeah, she just guesses everybody. Like, she goes, at one point she thinks it's literally everybody, and she's telling everyone else there who she thinks it is. It makes no sense whatsoever, and I hate reveals like this, because what I like in a thriller or a mystery is when you don't predict what the reveal is, but when you look at it and when you get like the reveal shown to you, it makes sense, and like you think, ah, I could have put that together myself. With something like this, I'm like, could you put it together yourself? I don't think so. And then the overall villain went on a monologue for ages, just like revealing everything about their backstory, everything about why they're doing this, and I was like, surely you should have hinted to this before, so it would have made sense. And then, you know, the reader is more involved kind of guessing and feeling like they actually have a motive, rather than just it being kind of in a villainous monologue at the end, which sucked. So yeah, this was super disappointing. It was 2 stars. I will not be continuing on in the series, and I think it was also so long and so repetitive. It could definitely be cut down significantly, and yeah, this was super disappointing. I did not love it, unfortunately, but I got it done, so that's a plus, I guess. It was on my TBR, and the book knocked off the TBR, but yeah, 2 stars. This was not very good. I heard people say they don't like the endings. Sometimes I like a controversial ending, like The House Across the Lake is very controversial. I adore that. I think it's so camp and so fun. I can get with a kooky ending, but this wasn't even kooky, it was just boring. Like, and like with the monologue, it's just like shoved down your throat and you're like, okay, get it, it's fine. But yeah, disappointing for me personally.
Place for you and me, and under the stars you pack up your car, 'cause you're going far away from here.
to chat about the final book. It's like a proper reading vlog. We've changed location. Also, this is new, so that's coming in a video soon. Very exciting. Next up we have the Honjin murders. So I got to page 76 of this whilst I'm talking to you now, and I think I'm gonna DNF it. It's not bad, it's not bad at all. Firstly, I think what I've realized is I'm not a big fan of mysteries as I thought I would, at least kind of traditional mysteries. I need it to be a contemporary modern mystery, and I do prefer a thriller to a mystery, unfortunately. I think my necklace is like all the way around the wrong way, but yeah, I've realized that I'm just not as big of a mystery fan as I thought I was. I definitely prefer, I think, a thriller or at least a modern contemporary mystery. This is set in 1937 Japan, and this couple have been murdered on their wedding night, and it's technically closed door, like locked room murder mystery, and it's similar kind of style to Agatha Christie. It's kind of the author's kind of labelled the Agatha Christie of Japan. I do think I'll pick this up at some point because it's not bad at all. I'm definitely intrigued, but like the idea of reading this, I was like, oh, I don't want to read that, like I can't be bothered, and I held out for like an extra day, and I was like, you know, this is just putting me off reading other books as well, like it's putting me behind with other videos. I think I'm just going to DNF it, a soft DNF, because I will pick it up and I will finish it maybe in like some type of readathon, because it's not long. Like I got 76 pages in, it's what, 160 pages, so I've got less than 100 pages left, if that, so I definitely could finish this in another vlog at some point. It wasn't on the TBR, I did just pick it because I was going to be doing a book a day video and it was a short one, but yeah, this was just falling a little bit flat for me. I wasn't really intrigued, and it was setting me behind and making me not want to read, and I did not want to be put in a slump by such a short book. I do often find there's books that are shorter kind of bore me more easily, like things like Night Bitch, Our Wives Under the Sea. They're both very short and I found them both very boring. So yeah, this is unfortunately a bit of a DNF. So I am sorry that this video has been all over the place. I mean, it's not really, it's been just in this room to be honest, but like I feel like this is not my best quality of video because unfortunately I did get sick, but I did read these books and I did want to get a video out to you guys because I felt like when I was ill I didn't post a sit down video, and I was late in posting my next video, my TBR, I believe it was the last video that you saw, and the first video I posted after being back from being ill, and I was getting really behind, and I really didn't want to just scrap this video entirely and then be another week behind with a reading vlog. So I'm really sorry that this is a little bit chaotic and not the best video, I don't think at all, really, to be honest, but I really hope you guys still did enjoy it. If this is the first video you've watched from me, please watch another one because I promise they're better, and I'll be back next week with a very ambitious, we've got 2 ambitious reading vlogs with lots of books in them as my next 2 reading vlogs. One of them I've been working on for a month or so, and another one I'm doing a lot of reading for it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy both of those. We'll also have sit down videos obviously. So yeah, unfortunately the books in this video weren't a super hit, especially the last 2. I did still love The Serpent and the Wings of Night, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, shine a little collab, and make sure to turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as they load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!